Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I don't even want to talk about that last run. I would rather just forget. Who needs a cathedral kill still? Maggie needs boss rush and lamb. Cain needs a cathedral kill. Judas needs a cathedral kill. Blue Baby needs a cathedral kill. Samson needs a cathedral kill. Who have we not played as recently? I think we've played as all of these characters. Oh, Lazarus needs a cathedral. You know what? We'll do Lazarus. It's been a long time. I find it hard to come up with reasons why I would want to play as Lazarus. ZXTK, this is our seed. ZXTK RVQD. Alright. The thing with Lazarus is, oh, Unicorn Horn I don't really love, but with some items, like perhaps a Midas Touch or something, this could be amazing. Anyway, there's a few characters in Rebirth that I have struggles coming up with why I would want to play as them. Isaac, you know, he's your basic character. He's got the D6 eventually. It's like playing as Ryu in Street Fighter or something like that. You know, I like Isaac. He's got a good balance. Maggie, yeah, I'd play as Maggie. She's got a little bit more HP. Not my favorite character in the game, but I understand it. Samson, he's pretty strong, I think, now that he has a buffed Bloody Lost ability. But then you get characters like, well, Azazel, I totally get it. He's very different, even if he is easy. I think that gives him some kind of distinction. But then you got, like, Cain, I almost don't understand now. I've never had a run in Isaac, Rebirth or otherwise, where I've said, I really want to gamble a lot on this run. Like, that has never really struck me. I thought it was probably a little bit OP when he had only useful pills, but still, ooh, Demon's Tail is really good. And Lazarus is like, I've never had a run where I was like, I wish, you know, I was like Isaac, but I could come back to life once. Like, I don't know, maybe it's good for that reason. Well, Unicorn Horn is pretty sweet at destroying the shit out of those gurglings and getting us a Tears upgrade. And I'm not trying to shit-talk the game and say, oh, you know, why do these characters exist? I'm glad there's variety, but I think I'm missing something. Eve even has, like, the Whore of Babylon interaction right off the bat, which makes her a little bit distinct. But Lazarus, he's kind of like a one-trick pony, and the trick is, like, you know, play dead. I don't really care. Well, that was a surprisingly apt metaphor. Sometimes when you spend all of your time in videos talking in these loose metaphors, eventually, like, 1 out of every 75 times, one of them sticks. Now, I've spent, it's about 1:40 p.m. here. Since about 11 a.m., I've been talking to Twitch and my ISP and running diagnostic tests on my internet to figure out why I'm dropping like 25% of my frames when I stream to Twitch. So I am pretty much ready to make this game my bitch. And you can tell that I'm ready because I normally don't use language like that. I would say, you know, we're gonna try to have a very responsible run here and give ourselves the best long-term chances for success we possibly can. Nah, someone's getting fucking murdered here. There is gonna be some ganking going on. And I feel bad for the game, honestly, if the game doesn't give me good items. Because this win's happening one way or the other. We can do it the easy way, and you can give me some good items, or we can do it the difficult way, and I will grind you the F down. Do not doubt it. It will happen. A bomb or a key will be enough to give us this key here. So, you know, I've got this Fool card. Fool card, it's not the best card in the game. Or is it? Well, no, it's not, because, you know, the Moon, Stars, Hermit card, those are all better and accomplish basically the same thing. But, oh, there's another good spot for a bomb there. But, if we do manage to get to the boss rush mode, oh, I almost got hit by that. I was paying attention to that bomb in the other corner. If we do manage to get to the boss rush mode, of course it's Monstro on floor 2. It's become, like, not even comical anymore, just because it's like, I'm gonna fight Monstro on floor 2? Yeah, I know. It does allow us to teleport out of that boss rush mode as soon as we get in there. So if there's a great item in there, pick it up and then just bounce away. We won't get the bonus for having beaten it, but at the same time, maybe that's not such a big deal. So I'm hoping for Lump of Coal here, because to be honest, Unicorn Horn has been pretty good so far. It doesn't scale well into the late game and beyond. Careful here. But that's fine. You know, we can use it for now. We can use it for blood banks and stuff like that. Sure, I'm taking damage. You expect that when you're fighting Krampus on floor 2. He's fairly difficult. Sure, his patterns are simple. You know, you can beat him without taking damage, but it's not always going to work out. I'm very glad with the way this happened. We got a Lump of Coal out of it. Basically, a passive increase for our statistics here. Our attributes, I should say. I'm not loving the items we've gotten from bosses so far, but I can't argue with the fact that we did pick up a key, and that's pretty useful for us. As we literally had 0. And we end up getting Kamikaze as a result, which immediately makes me regret feeling good about the fact that we had the key. And we got a black card, so that feels pretty solid. And I'm guessing that that's probably going to be our entire floor is Lump of Coal, which is a damn shame. But maybe we'll get some bomb drops here. There's 2 tinted rocks on this floor. That's so disappointing. You know what? I kind of want to go to our shop. I'm going to go to our shop just because we got to kind of throw a Hail Mary at this. So there's options and there's a bomb. And I will buy 1 bomb. And this is probably something I wouldn't normally do. I think Demon's Tail for the chance to give us the hearts is a lot better. But by putting 1 bomb down here, we'll get 6 cents back, so it's paid for itself. Plus we got a key and a Spirit Heart out of it. So actually that turned out to be a fairly smart decision, I think. But I was hoping maybe we pick up a bomb and a key out of it, but the Spirit Heart is fine too. Okay, down to the next floor. Not quite as strong as I would like to be right now, but at least we do have the consumables that allow us to proceed with a little bit more confidence in the future. And we're getting a lot of these black hearts here. I do want to open that, but I think I'll wait until... I mean, here's the thing. If I don't... if I use Unicorn Horn on that, I almost certainly won't be able to use it on our boss. But that might be worth it. Like, our boss might be easier without Unicorn Horn than that room is without Unicorn Horn. But there's also... Oh, there's a tinted rock there. There's also always the chance that you can just get super lucky and, like, teleport out of it. So... I am going to try using Anarchist Cookbook here. Save a bomb and just hope that this works out. It totally did. So we got 3 bombs and 2 keys for that. I would go on record as saying that's not really that great of a haul for an item room, but it is better than Anarchist Cookbook would normally give us, so I'm going to try not to poo-poo it too hard. I love that word, poo-poo. Because it's such a hoity-toity. I love that word, too. It's such a hoity-toity way of saying, like, to talk shit about something, but it also sounds like poo-poo. It's like... It makes the aristocracy sound so silly. With the who am I? The aristocracy. Power to the players. Okay. We're not going to go to our shop just yet, and I'm going to save our Unicorn Horn for the boss room. Let's play it traditionally. You know, we don't need to get into all sorts of fancy schmancy stuff. I'm into those hyphenated words today, apparently. Maybe it's because I've been talking to my ISP. I've got some more hyphenated words I might like to call them. I know, by the way, I feel bad, because... if you work customer service, and I have worked customer service positions, and I deal with people on a regular basis that are mad at me for one reason or another and think that I'm an idiot and yada yada. So I feel bad shit-talking customer service people because they're just doing their jobs and they are trying hard. But at the same time, man, it is frustrating to deal with an ISP and they're just like, you know, you tell them what your problem is and then they're like, well, we ran some tests and we've determined that there actually is no problem. So, if that's all you had to talk about, then I guess our conversation is done here. Go fuck yourself. Thanks for the, you know, $100 a month. Yes, I do spend that much on internet. 2 internet lines for Kate and myself. It's a business expense still. That's not the point of the whole discussion. The point of the whole discussion is, hey man, you're an all-star, get your game on, go play, but try to help your consumers a little bit. I'm thinking about how to handle this. We got the pony, which I would say is like the 3rd... Oh, we should check out our shop for sure. Like the 3rd boss room or item room that we just don't really care about too much, which is unfortunate. But we got the compass though, which is nice. I don't know if we want to go with the pony long term or if we want to stick with the Unicorn Horn. My hunch is that the pony is probably a lot better though. And, you know, there will be people who are disagreeing with that, and that's totally fine. But I do think that's the way I kind of take this right now. But I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to take Unicorn Horn, and I'm going to... I can't believe we didn't get a deal with the devil, by the way. But I'm going to take Unicorn Horn, and I'm going to buy the battery from this shop, which will allow me to use Unicorn Horn on the mob trap room, which has 3 red chests. And I'm really hoping at this point that those... I bought the wrong item. I'm so sorry, donation machine. I'm really hoping that the 3 red chests give me the kind of payout where I can be happy with this kind of decision that I've made, you know? Like, I'm hoping they give me some Spirit Hearts, or it's kind of a Hail Mary pass to get, like, a deal with the devil item somehow, or even just a teleportation directly to the deal with the devil. Let's try it out. I mean, there we go. We started with 4 bombs, which is, I would say, probably a bad start. And we'll try to save Unicorn Horn until maybe the last wave or the second last wave. You know what? Yeah. These guys have earned it. Even if I only kill these guys. Oh, crap. Was it worth 5 cents? I'll be honest with you, probably not, but you live and you learn. Now, we probably won't make that mistake again, and we're not rolling with the Unicorn Horn past this point anyway. Could have achieved something similar, probably by just using the pony's active effect once, but you live and learn. Alright, let's look for our secret room now, in the hopes that this provides us with something of staggering benefit. Well, the money is okay, but we'll be heading down to the next floor, and we haven't really improved ourselves very much on an offensive level, apart from Lump of Coal, really. Which is disappointing. Unicorn Horn is a-okay, but we're going to be getting rid of that to pick up Pony here, just so we can actually have the ability to fly. It's a decision that I don't love making, but I think is a reasonably smart decision to make here. Yeah, because we can do things like not have to worry about these spikes. That's a good start. I'm feeling better about this decision already. We can open this, for example. Yeah, that paid out pretty nicely. I'm feeling a lot better about that situation, too. We don't even know what's in this room. Okay, it's a lot of battery charges, a dime, a key, and 2 bombs. This is pretty solid, actually. That was well worth opening. But for now, we're not going to make any use of those battery charges. We probably will never make use of those battery charges with this item, but maybe if we get a spacebar item like the prayer card, we can pick up an HP upgrade and a half or something. Miter. Okay, this is where we start getting some good stuff. This is like if you ordered like an 8-course meal at a restaurant. It's like your anniversary with your sweetheart, and then you go there, and the first course they're like, it's fucking white bread. It's plain white bread. We didn't bake it. It's from the store. Plain white bread. And the second one is like, Pepsi that has been frozen into popsicle form, and you're like, I'm not sure this is worth $150, dear. But then they come out, and the next one is like a fairly delicious, like, I don't know, salad. You're like, this is pretty good. It's not gonna save the meal. The miter's not gonna save our run, but it does put us in a position where we're probably a little bit more optimistic about, how the rest of the run might go. You've already seated. You're not going to leave the restaurant in the middle of the meal you paid for. We're not going to quit this Isaac run on Catacombs 2 because we're not getting the shit we want. And there you go. That's a pretty good one as well. So, for us, this is basically just 2.5 free black hearts and a greater chance to get more in the future, I think. Plus a key. Yeah, for a spirit heart, that's a great pickup. Let's move along. It's a boss trap room we can't make value from here. And I'm really... this could be a big turnaround floor for us, because we've already gotten the miter. It's good. We've gotten ceremonial robes. They're at least decent, and for basically free, it's a good pickup. And we should have a very good chance of getting to our deal with the devil, and we have enough money to buy something from our shop. So assuming it's not greed, we could conceivably end up picking 3 or 4, and plus the boss room, of course. We could conceivably end up picking 3 or 4 good items up here. So this might be the breaking point for this run, but the breaking point in a good way as opposed to the way you would normally meet it in a bad way. I probably could have killed everything on this room with 1 pony active effect, but instead I was a big idiot and waited until all of the kind of linear multi-segment enemies got out of my way. I'm a dumb asshole sometimes. That's okay, I can feel the heart beating as one, and I can feel the rage building within. This run, I think, has a pretty good chance. And rest assured, Guppy, not off the table. I should have picked that up first, for sure. We can get the regular map, too, which is actually something I would love to do, because we would have compass, blue map, and regular map. Even if that's not an achievement for, like, getting all the map items, I would feel like we achieved something. But what I was going to say is, rest assured, Guppy shows up, there's not going to be any, oh, I don't want to make anybody mad by taking Guppy, ho, 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 no. I'm not going to become Santa Claus, and I will take Guppy in a heartbeat. Similarly, Mom's Knife, Brimstone, I'm picking them up. Especially, like, not only am I in an ornery mood right now. No, we don't want that. Not only am I in an ornery mood right now, and I don't use words like ornery lightly, people, but additionally, our last run... We were basically unkillable, except for the fact that we were basically, unable to kill as well. And we ended up losing as a result of that, deathly combination. A very frustrating run, and a run I'm sure a lot of... Sorry? A run I'm sure a lot of people were not very pleased with. Our second secret room has a ringworm. I think it's a pretty bad item. It might be good, well, it's a trinket, not an item. It might be good if you have a lump of coal like we do, because maybe it allows the shot to travel further with the same range stat, but I can't verify that one way or the other. Come on, come on. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Want to get Carrion Queen killed fairly quickly. Carrion Queen, ba-na-na-na-na, if you know what I mean. Well, I'm not very happy with that. I am happy that I continue to be able to make that reference, though. Could have continued there, but instead I'm just gonna let the toxic poop spawn on top of me. At least I got a black heart back for my troubles there. We got an all stats upgrade, which is great. Are we getting like all angel items now, weirdly enough? And 3 spirit hearts, which is not really what you want from a deal with the angel, but I'll accept it. I will accept your item here. Mostly I'm happy to have the halo, which actually is like the first damage increase we've had, I think. Excuse me, sir. No thank you. I mean, we might as well go back and pick up the battery stuff, but mostly I'm going to the secret room here to see if we can get some extra cash. If there's not 6 cents, I will blow up our donation machine to get enough money to buy the map. Well, yeah, I'll still do it. I realize that I'm borrowing pretty heavily against this donation machine here, which is something I don't love the idea of doing, but I'm gonna do it. Because I want to be able to buy the map, basically. Doesn't go much deeper than that. Yeah, let's toss this down right here. We're gonna obviously have to give this money back. My hope is that maybe the next run we fight greed, but there's an arcade with the donation machine where we are able to just, you know, give the donation machine a ton of money because it doesn't really matter. I still don't know what Mysterious Candy does. I should really look it up because every time I see it, I just walk away instead. And no extra golden chest for us to open, so it's down to the next floor. Some coffee, please. Halo, miter, map, blue map. That was a pretty good floor. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I am a little disappointed, I can't lie, that we have to deal with the angel precedent. There are great... Oh, crap, yep. There's... Oh, even worse. There's great items within the deal with the angel. But there's also a lot of items that... Or a lot of angel rooms, I should say, that are not fantastic, unfortunately. We've seen that many times before. 3 spirit hearts is not what I would consider a great angel room. We also got ceremonial robes on the last floor, but it's not what I would consider a great angel room. But there is always that, you know, looming specter that maybe we'll be able to pick up Sacred Heart. We're like almost, well, not almost 2 weeks. We're like a week and a half out from the Rebirth release. Still have not seen Sacred Heart. Didn't expect to see it right away. Is this Lard or is this, it's Thunder Thighs. That's what we had the option of in that one boss trap room a while ago. So, Thunder Thighs I don't think is great always, but I think is pretty good. By the way, yes, I know that by going slowly here, I'm less likely to get the boss trap room, less likely to be able to use this fool card. I'm not sweating that too much. So we need a cathedral or a lamb kill here, right? Thunder Thighs, by allowing us to destroy all these rocks, may allow us to find a number of secrets. Not only are we going to be thinking about, you know, tinted rocks and whatnot, although it's nice for those, but also, you know, that secret room that allows you to get down into the ladder and, you know, check that stuff out. I'm really sad that you are a jerk. We can create bridges, which I can't really see how that would help us in our current situation, but that's okay. This is Depths 1, right? Yeah. The mom fight is not looking like or the boss rush room is not looking like a likely possibility, I'd say. Could be wrong, though. Let's try these. Okay, happy. Relatively happy. Not so happy, but a range upgrade for a bad trip, sure. And 48-hour energy is not great for us right now, but could be great for us in the future. Is that white feather over there? I mean, I'd much prefer the pony, but... 2 of clubs. Well, that's pretty good. I was gonna say, like, why? I better be able to get out of there. It's pretty much what I expected, remember? I was like, we're gonna fight greed, and then that hopefully will give us a surplus of money that we can use in the future. And it's looking like that's exactly how that shit's gonna go down. Certainly not gonna be spending any more here. So, 2 of clubs. I want to use 2 of clubs before we leave this floor. because we're going to take the Fool card with us, just in case. I mean, the thing we could do is bum rush the boss room on the next floor, and then leave and go to the item room and shop because we have the Fool card. That actually seems like a great idea to me. Maybe we'll try speeding it up just a little bit here. You know, I'm going to take 2 of clubs right now. Might cost us a few bombs in the long term, but it's still, like, I'm skeptical that we're going to be able to make this work. But it is feasible. Oh, man, the Sun card. I gotta go with the Fool card because it's, what would I rather have? Like a Deal with the Devil or a Sun card? It depends on the phase of the game. And I say Deal with the Devil just as an approximation of what I expect, like, the boss rush room could give us in terms of good items. Anyway, let's try this out. It's gonna be Monstro 2, which is just comical at this point. Monstro 2 is a slow boss. I think that was a very smart and shrewd move right there. Explode, please. It worked. It worked. Never fear. I am using more bombs than I would normally feel comfortable. Reason behind that is because I'm trying to finish the boss much more quickly than usual. Thank you for not leaping temporarily. I appreciate it a great deal. I think we've got a run that could conceivably beat Mom pretty quickly. We're only going to have 2 minutes, though. We're going to have to get through all the rooms preceding it and Mom. It seems tricky. HP upgrade. No Deal with the Devil. Down to the next floor. Very, very quickly, please. Alright, where's our boss room? It's a distance. So remember, we have the Fool card, so if we actually manage to make this work, we can leave and then explore the floor at our leisure later. So we're just gonna go very, very quickly for now. As quickly as we can. And we're making good progress right now. Like, all these consumables, we'll pick them up. And we'll save a pony charge for the Mom fight. This room's slow, man. Speed up, please. Okay, we found the secret room. We already knew where it was, obviously. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. I think we can beat Mom in under a minute. The bombs might help. I'm trying to, like, think about whether... Maybe I should just put down bombs as soon as we enter a room. Please, please, please. We're not quite going as fast as we need to go. This is great. We can use that in the future. You guys are not so bad. Okay, we're gonna have like 50 seconds to beat Mom. I think we can do it. Let's do it. This is my bold play. This is my move here. Oh, we are not doing very much damage. But either way, there's no way this backfires like crazy. Because we can always use our, there we go. We can always use our Fool card to get out of here and go visit the item room in the shop. This is just kind of like a Hail Mary attempt. I don't know what our odds are going to be here, but I think it is worth a shot. Oh, it's getting close. Let's try to... We got some random bombs. Just throw them down here. It worked. Put another one down right there. Where's the foot? We should be having more feet. Oh, there's black hearts. Oh my god, 15 seconds. Oh, we're so close, though. We're so close. 10 seconds. Please, please, please. Yes, the foot is dead. We made it. Okay, we're gonna take the Polaroid. Okay, and we got lard. I think that's Aries, the quarter, and the bean. It's so bad. Let me think. Well, we're getting an item for free. Let's talk. That might be Taurus, not Aries. So you know what? I'm gonna take it. It was Aries. Either way, we're gonna teleport out. I'm not gonna worry about beating the boss rush mode there. Look, I'm very happy with the way that went down. We got a free item. And we probably didn't damage ourselves too much to get it. It was really only a choice between Lard or Aries. And I thought it might be Taurus, but if it was Taurus, that would be a lot better. But still, I think I made the right choice. We're going to be pretty close to the HP cap regardless, especially with this evil upgrade. I figured, why not give it a try this way? But I was, you know, it's fair to say that I was hoping for some better items to be in there. But oh well, you know, you can't always get what you want. Still a good use of the Fool card. We did cut it kind of close, though. But no, you know, no big deal. We made it work. We should crush all these. We're gonna end up fighting a lot of turrets as a result, but should probably put out the fires too. They're gonna be more annoying than you'd think. Yep. Okay, I mean, that was the turret, not the fire, but still. I was gonna say, I expect to take some damage on this room just from being a little silly. But the stars card, it saves us a key. Wow, what a stupid bit of damage to take there. Okay, we got one more tarot card. One's High Priestess, one's Two of Hearts, one is the Star. So we'll use the Stars card. We got a Holy Mantle. That is insanely good for us. We have an arcade, which I'm going to assume no donation machine. Please be a donation machine in here. Good. Converter. Yeah, of course. It gave us 1 HP upgrade right off the bat. The question is whether or not we'll be able to get more. Didn't mean to use a key there, as you might expect. And we'll see. You know, even if it only gives us 1 HP upgrade, I think it's worth it. But I will probably get more black hearts to use in Converter as a result of having Demon's Tail, but whatever. We're at 8 HP, which is pretty solid. One of these is High Priestess, one of them is Two of Hearts. So I wanted to take the Two of Hearts card, and we'll use this on our blood bank, which also has pills down here. Forgot about this area right here, too. Holy Mantle is so insanely good for us, though. Okay, Telepill's not a big deal. I think we want to take the High Priestess card with us down further, because that can basically kill one boss for us automatically. And we got a range upgrade. So that still takes HP even with Holy Mantle, so don't be thinking that I can do any kind of sneaky shit. And it looks like we'll be able to pay dividends to our... we're at 4, okay. We'll be able to pay dividends to our donation machine, assuming it'll actually accept it. Which is nice, because I've kind of been milking it for more than it's supposed to be milked for. Don't want to go too low here. I don't really want to take Child's Heart with me either. I think this is a fairly comfortable place to be. Let's see if our second secret room is just chock full of red hearts, though. As does sometimes happen. So, Wiggle Worm, okay. Well, that's the end of this floor, then. With the exception of the self-sacrifice room, which I don't think even works with Holy Mantle. I don't think it works. It may work. Anyway, let's... There's some tarot cards there, some turrets, and an evil heart. That feels pretty good. Chariot. Magician. Yeah, we'll use our chariot card on the blood bank. And we're only one red heart, or one black heart away, or a spirit heart from getting a converter that can actually give us one more red heart container. Okay, well, you can't say we didn't try there. So we're going to be going back to our shop and donating. We should crush all these rocks. We should probably just crush all the rocks in general. Death card's pretty good. We're not going to use it, though. Too bad there's no Demon Judgment in there. I mean, obviously, too bad there's no Demon Judgment in there. What about this pill? We got money. 48-hour energy. I mean, it does allow us to maybe donate, like, a few extra times to the... Or not donate, but... Yeah, donate to the blood bank, though. I'm gonna take you to the bank, Senator Lazarus. To the blood bank. Well, this has been a fruitful transaction, donation machine. I appreciate it a great deal that you let me borrow some money and then give it back with some interest. Well, with 4 extra cents remaining, we might as well gamble a little bit. Who knows what kind of delicious goodness we can get. Well, 2 more cents. I know we've got an arcade. I don't think there's any reason to gamble on an arcade versus this area over here. Now we can come back up here and give you guys 1 penny each. Alright, that'll sort that out. We'll blow both of you up in the hopes of getting some red hearts back. Oh, yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Wish I didn't blow up both donation machines at the same time. So I'll tell you what, we got a lot of 48-hour energies here. Check this shit out. You liking this? Pretty smart, huh, sis? Gave us like an extra 5 plays for almost no reason. Now we're kind of just getting cheeky for the sake of being cheeky, I think. There's no other red hearts available for us. There's nothing to gamble on. I'd say it's time for us to go. I love the fact that we got Holy Mantle. We'll blow this up. I love I picked up Child's Heart just in case it could give us, like, more red hearts from that explosion, but we actually got 2 spirit hearts out of it, which means we're gonna get Converter. And we got Infamy. I didn't even go into the secret room. Are you kidding me? That would have been a terrible mistake. Infamy's pretty good. And Hierophant is so good! What is wrong with me? I'm despite doing my due diligence here, I almost made some terrible mistakes as well. Alright. Converter, we'll use it. And then we'll use Hierophant. That only gave us 1 spirit heart? Maybe because we had Converter active or something? If so, that's a really weird effect. But yeah, now, you know, we have this 48-hour energy pill, which will gamble up here. I didn't walk into it properly. Sure, okay, that's money again. This worked out very well for us, strangely enough. There's our High Priestess card. Alright, now we're moving on. Picked up 2 extra HP containers. I'm pretty excited. You know, Infamy, Holy Ooh, we already went to that. We didn't go to that angel room. Fuck. Alright, where are we going? To the right. We can skip over that big room for a bomb. Seems like a totally fair trade to me. Yeah, I'm excited. Holy Mantle is such a good item. Infamy is further damage reduction. We got great HP, especially if we can get it filled up. I don't know if we've got a chest win in store for ourselves here if we actually are going to the chest, but I think it's conceivable that we could beat Isaac on this run. And if we get more damage, who knows? Our main problem right now is that we're just not dealing a ton of damage, but we do have, you know, Halo for an all stats up, which includes, obviously, a range upgrade for further lump of coal damage if we stand further away, but also a damage upgrade and a tears upgrade in and of itself. And then lump of cold gives us kind of I wouldn't say a nebulous benefit, but not necessarily a direct damage benefit depending on the way we choose to handle it. But for now, this is alright. Certainly, I think this has been a solid run, and perhaps above all else, it's been an interesting run. The one thing that makes disappoint me a little bit is that we were only able to pick up Ares on that boss trap room. I thought I was being very clever with that fool card. Boss rush room, I should say. Oh yeah, right off the bat, baby. I thought I was being very clever with that fool card, and maybe I was, but we didn't really get a great item out of it, unfortunately. Especially for the norm for that area. Yeah, honestly, a speed plus range upgrade is fine by me. In picking up one of those items, in picking up Thunder Thighs, we lowered our speed. And we got the Relic. It's a great item. I'm not going to blow up the Angel statue because we don't need to. Relic and Miter do give us a great shot, I think, at staying at the HP cap. Or near it, at least. It's a long way to go to get to our boss room here. But it's just Mom's Heart. Not so bad with Holy Mantle. And the Relic, and decent damage. We gotta be careful with Thunder Thighs that we don't blow up those bomb rocks. It can take you by surprise. You think you're far enough away, you're probably not. And I know that you can actually spot tinted rocks in the womb now. I'm still really bad at that. I wish I weren't. Like, if there was one skill I would like to actually give myself in Isaac right now, it's the ability to spot tinted rocks easier. I actually like playing with Kate because she just spots them for me. It makes my life a lot easier. Now, we do have an arcade here. Yeah, I was like trying to get creative there. How about I just walk you on the spikes? Yeah, that worked fine. It doesn't take up Holy Mantle if you get hit during your pony invincibility, I guess. This is shaping up to be a totally solid run. This is like a very good happy medium compared to the last run. So, because we have Holy Mantle still active, we can do dumb stuff like this. And if it explodes on us, whatever, right? We'll just walk out, walk back in. Bingo. Yeah, our last run, we got all these defensive items, but no offensive items, and it was a real pain in the ass. On this run, we've got a lot of defensive items, but at the very least, like, this shows you how little we would have needed. That didn't take Holy Mantle, by the way, which is crazy, thanks to Infamy. But it shows you how little we would have needed to stack up, like, a pretty useful, or pretty winnable run out of that last run. Really, all we would have needed is, like, 1 or 2 damage upgrades, and I think we would have been, because we were even better defensively, I think, on that run than this run. Trickle Charge or Evil, it's a bit of a weird call. Good news is, I really love this, this kind of arcade here. I'm gonna be a little bit wary about dealing with that Demon Judgment, but we can totally afford to play the shit out of the Key Beggar and the, oh, I didn't mean to do that. The Key Beggar and the regular Judgment, which has already given us an HP upgrade. And I'm assuming that we'll get more Spirit Hearts, more Black Hearts here. We can afford to play the keys until we get down to 4. I think because we have the Polaroid, my hunch, and I don't know this for sure, but my hunch is we will be able to access the chest on this floor, so... You know, we might as well save the keys required. Well, we're not getting both of those out of there, so yeah. Just be happy with what we got, I guess. Trickle Charge or Extra Evil Hearts? I think we gotta go with Extra Evil Hearts. Assuming that it doesn't work on a spectrum and, like, lower our chance to get Spirit Hearts as a result of having Miter and Relic. That's my philosophy on that, at least. Secret Room bombs. Bombs that could become pills. But we could also just walk over these mushrooms. 48-hour energy. Bombs are key. Not a big deal. It's another bombs are key and another 48-hour energy and Liberty Cap. Give me some mushroom items. Like, we can take them now. Speed down. Not a huge problem. We're gonna walk out, walk back in because we took damage on one of those mushrooms. And we took damage on that one, too. Balls of Steel. Okay, great pill to have with us. Probably better than any other pill we could take with us, like 48-hour energy included. Sure, we could do the cheeky thing and use 48-hour energy again to, you know, play the blood bank more, but it's kind of doesn't really pay out that much. You're spending a lot of time. Ooh, nice. I didn't even know that could happen. You're spending a lot of time to get not a substantial reward. I guess if you stay at the bottom of the screen, you just can't take damage there, which is pretty nice. Yeah, blood clot from one of those blood clots. Seems sensible. Bad Trip is probably even better than Balls of Steel for us here, but it seems sensible and was sensible. We made it work. An extra damage upgrade for free. Thank you, Thunder Thighs. That was really bad of me. If we take... No, we might as well just go back at the end of this floor before we fight Mom's Heart, maybe, and use Balls of Steel if we're going to take Bad Trip with us. It's basically just leaving a Spirit Heart on the ground if we don't. We have golden keys, so let's just tackle this the easiest way. Yeah, that's not useful on this floor. And I gotta say that Bad Trip is probably better than using the Joker card. Why is Bad Trip, or sorry, why is the Joker card not useful on the next floor? Well, it is, oh, not useful on this floor, I should say. Because the deal with the devil on this floor will only give us a trip down to Shoal. On the next floor, it would give us a real deal. Probably a deal with the Angel, because that's where our precedent has been set. But, I think just having the ability to get full health is worth more than one nebulously valued deal with the Angel, you know? That's my philosophy on it. Like, one full health pill, which is basically what Bad Trip becomes, is super, super valuable at this point in the game. More valuable than, like, almost any damage item you can think of, is my philosophy, at least. Some people would probably disagree with that. Just the way I choose to play the game. Now, you can see our damage when it comes to these late-game bosses is not going to be setting any world records anytime soon. That's okay, we don't need to set world records, we just need to beat the run. Imagine how much worse it would be if we didn't get Blood Clot, which gives us, like, what, like an extra 5% damage, probably? Better than nothing, though. I really thought Infamy would save us from that hit. Here we go. This is actually the easy part of the fight. A lot of the time. Even if it is an easy way to take damage, too. Got a Spirit Heart, and we're heading up to the Cathedral. I think definitely an Isaac kill is in the cards for us here. Curse of the Unknown. So that means we don't know how much HP we have, which is, seems bad, but actually might be totally fine for us. You know what my, my reasoning there is? Even if we can't see our HP, we can kind of divine our HP. Because if it's, if it goes low enough, Bad Trip will turn into full health automatically. Like, that's not gonna change. So we can at least see when we should use the Bad Trip pill. If it never changes, we'll never use it. If it changes, we'll use it. That's pretty much the only thing we need to know. It does mean that during this Isaac boss fight, we're gonna need to keep a very close eye on yet another thing on the screen. But all things considered, I don't think that's that big of a problem. Hopefully. I could be wrong, though. If Curse of Unknown does, indeed, obscure the ability of Bad Trip to change its own value, then, man, you know, you've earned it, because that's real sneaky. For now, we've had some pretty easy rooms on the Cathedral thus far. With Holy Mantle, I don't expect to be taking damage on too many of them. This one might be an exception here. Hard to say, though. Don't really want to use the pony's active effect here. Yeah, why am I hanging out? Oh, because you can still jump over there, huh? Okay. Let's try to put a bomb down in the ether here. Do I even really want a Spirit Heart out of it? I don't think it's worth the bombs. Bombs might be more valuable a little later. It would be nice to see the chest for the first time. I don't know if it's going to happen against, or with Lazarus. That would be probably like one of the most unexpected things. Not because Lazarus is bad, just because I use him so rarely, you know? You'd think the law of averages wouldn't work out in our favor there. I don't think we took damage. We did get hit once, but Holy Mantle blocked it, I think. Holy Mandel, I mean. I love that all tinted rocks now have a, they have a tell, right? So you can see them more easily, but I do still do a piss poor job. So I love getting items like Leo and Thunder Thighs, so I can basically just be like, I'm gonna break every rock. And it does also allow you to find those hidden secrets sometimes. And it gave us Blood Clot, but hey. Can't even pick it up, so we must be at the HP cap as far as Spirit Hearts go. Which means we have one, but hey, still, it's better than nothing, right? I really doubt we're gonna find a good use for this money that we're gonna get here, but for one bomb, access to our second secret room could give us the ability to get back to full health as long as it just has a couple of red hearts in it. By a couple, I mean probably like, you know, 6 or 7, but hey, 6 or 7's a couple, 3's a crowd. That's what I've always heard. Now, sure, we'll take it. I mean, we might end up losing it. It doesn't really matter. Our Isaac fights. With Infamy, Holy Mantle, I don't expect to be at risk too often here. I don't expect to finish this fight quickly, but I expect it to be very sensible. Alright, there's Holy Mantle gone. Infamy blocked that shot. We're lucky that Isaac's range is just a little bit too low to get out there. I don't like Angel Fetuses on the second phase of the fight, I'll just tell you that much right off the bat. I don't know how I'm going to use the pony's active effects. I think maybe I'll try to use it in one of those periods where he does the beams of light from above, and we'll just try to dodge like into him. If that makes sense, like through the beams, just to guarantee us one extra period of invincibility. I don't know though. I don't know for sure anyway. Like I'd use it like this. That still hurt us though. So I don't know. I don't really know what to say about that then. Except that I was wrong. Get in the corner! Imagine if you had a speed downgrade, you just basically eat shit right there. That's unfortunate. Those ones did get close enough, but somehow we managed not to take damage. Alright, this fight's gonna be easy. I think we're headed down to the chest for the first time. Pretty exciting. Infamy's working out in my favor. Holy Mantle did what Holy Mantle does. It's a long fight here, but it's gonna hurt, isn't it? Oh, it didn't. Okay, lucky me. I think this might be the final phase. It might be the second last phase. I can't really deal any damage faster than I already am. I could get further away, I guess. There we go. Oh, that's not it? Literally like 3 hits away. Okay. Down to the chest, I think. We also just unlocked Lazarus's rags, or Lazarus rags. Slowly getting more and more stuff here. Okay, well, we clearly don't have the key, so I guess we're gonna have to go through that again. Ouija board, Harlequin baby, poop, poison touch. Well, poison touch is pretty good. We'll be able to use that every time we get hit. I have not seen the blue baby fight, so I have no idea how difficult that's gonna be. I don't know if we're gonna have the chance to beat the chest. I was mostly just excited to have a chance to beat the cathedral. The music might be a little bit too loud here. Shut up, Grandpa. I'm rocking out. Just wait for the drop. Okay. Yeah, that was dumb. But we're very lucky. I'm going to use this full health pill. That's what I was going to say. We're very lucky we have this full health pill at our disposal. And I'm noticing, like, intensely here that we are not really generating that much damage done. And that sucks the big one. But at least we're seeing the chest. Man, how overpowered are you gonna have to beat the chest if you're fighting double gates? Takes you like 65 minutes, and I've hit them with Poison Touch like 5 times. On the bright side, this might be one of the toughest rooms we could go up against here, or it might be one of the easiest. This is literally the first room I've ever seen on the chest, so I probably shouldn't be, you know, making assumptions here. How long are you gonna roll for? Seriously. Oh my god. One of you needs to be nearly dead. Tomo's trying to break in. He's hearing me in my despair, and he's saying, let me in, Dad. I can help you. I'll provide you with some furry comfort during your time of need. And I'm saying, no, Tomo. You don't want to be here for this shit. That key is not good for us. Necessarily. This is the right way. Alright, so I'm not a huge idiot. Double Monstro 2. This is the room that scared the shit out of me when I was theory crafting, quote-unquote, which is a big word that essentially just means brainstorming, but when I was theory crafting what's going to be shitty about the chest, I started thinking, hey, what about those Monstro 2 rooms where previously you could just get them stuck in an infinite loop? Now, we have to deal with their horse shit. I'm actually out of steam when it comes to commentary. This run has taken a long time, and it's gone through some ups and downs. So, I don't know. We'll just talk about the fucking weather now. If you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. I don't know if I've ever lived anywhere where people haven't said that. Now, oh, be careful. We are almost through this room, and I've only been hit once, I think. It's actually not so bad. I snuck through on the side there, which I was not expecting. If I could just get one of these killed, our life could become a lot easier. If the blue baby fight is the same, there is a small chance that I can make it happen, because not having to learn new patterns would give me a bit of an advantage, I think. If the blue baby fight is different, I don't like our odds at all, because on the chest, on the rooms leading up to it, I'm taking a ton of damage. But this does seem like the kind of run where maybe we're a little bit better against the bosses than the rooms that precede them. I don't know, though. Tempting, actually. The Forget-Me-Now in this situation is kind of tempting. We get 4 more keys. What is this room? Like every mini-boss? Yep. We'd get, not 4 more keys, but 4 more chests. This music is going out of control. You know what? Hold up a second. Alright. Now I can focus a little bit more. Who do we want to kill last? I think we play it safe and we kill Gluttony last. That's gonna be fucking tough, though, because Sloth is losing his shit. Definitely we want to kill Envy first. Well, not first. We'll kill Lust first. We want to kill Envy before we kill Gluttony or Sloth. Sloth wouldn't be necessarily bad, you know, if he gives us Lovers, High Priestess, Hierophant. Well, Hierophant would actually be kind of not great for us, but any of those items could make some good stuff happen. Apart from that, though, I think guaranteed HP is a little bit better than the nebulous HP, but a devil card or something could be great too. Who knows? For now, let's just keep doing what we're doing. So far, I'll go out on a limb and say that the chest seems a little bit harder than the chest used to be. We've only been doing it for like 4 rooms, so it's a little bit irresponsible to make that decision, but or to make that claim. But certainly there were no big rooms on the old chest, and big rooms are more annoying than little rooms. Now, let's not make a key mistake. Let's make sure all these Envy parts are dead. Okay, I think they are. Then we'll go to town on Sloth. This is like a Mega Satan room right here, and then we'll go to town on Gluttony. And Gluttony should give us a good chance to drop a single black heart. Amazing. And a red chest containing a bomb. You're too good to me, game. This is actually an easy room. Now, I don't really want to use the pony's active effect, because we're not going to get another charge prior to our boss fight. There goes, Holy Mantle. Which is a shame. But this is a relatively easy room, even if I do end up taking a little damage, and there it goes. That's not so bad. Now, our secret rooms, if the secret room... Well, we need one more bomb, which we just got. But if... Oh, we should check those. We gotta check those out for Thunder Thighs. There could be a full health pill in there, or a bad trip, I mean. Either way. If that ends up working out for us, or if, like, our second secret room up here has a lot of red hearts in it, we actually could pull out a win here. Not the most, you know, bombastic win I've ever had. Shaggy wouldn't write a sweet reggaeton jam about it. That being said, a win is 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 even better than a win when you're using a character you don't really like. So I'm getting excited. We're not one yet, but there's 2 big possibilities for outs here. That penny makes all the difference, of course. Okay? You know, we probably shouldn't have picked that up yet, because we're probably going to lose it on the next room, but I was excited. Forgive me. That's a question mark. We got 2 question marks. We'll leave and come back so we don't take unnecessary damage. Hematemesis is a last-ditch effort, get a few hearts back pill. We got 3 question marks here. If these are full health, we're not at a big loss. 48-hour energy. Let's take the mystery pill. Man, that's disappointing. Well, hematemesis is something that we take into our boss fight, and it theoretically can save us some heartache. The worst case scenario with it is we break even when we get down to 1 red heart. We could also pick up just a little bit more survivability as a result. Alright, let's do it. It's Blue Baby. You wanted to see it. There goes Holy Mantle. There's some poison touch. We already got hit, though. I still don't know the mechanics of Infamy, which is a great book if you're looking to get into the automotive industry. I would recommend it. Certainly, I would say these fights are more interesting now than they used to be. Not just like pure bullet hell sponges. More interesting patterns and, you know, a little bit more gravitas, etc., etc. Oh my god, how are we even going to break through this fly army? Were it not for Infamy, we would already be using this hematemesis pill. Flies are impossible to break through, man. Thank you, Infamy. We are only like 1 hit away from using hematemesis, and we got to pick up those red hearts ASAP, mate. It did give us enough, though. So I gotta learn. Every time I get hit, I'm being sloppy here. Every time I get hit, run up, do a quick poison touch. That could, and has on many runs, ended up making the difference. Oh, I took 2 damage there, though. That's not what you want to have out of that. I think we're gonna lose, but we did unlock new stuff, and we did get the, cathedral kill as Lazarus, and we had a fun time, and we learned a little bit about ourselves, and I've gotten some of my pent-up rage after dealing with my ISP out of my system, which is really what this is all about. This is just like an extended form of therapy here. So I feel pretty good about how this has gone down. And we're not, if we're gonna lose here, which is not set in stone yet, doesn't look like we're gonna lose by much. Unless there's a second phase to this boss fight, in which case, we're not even close. That's why I love the thrill of the... Oh, but we're Lazarus. You wanted to see it. Now get the fuck away. But we did do some decent damage in our period of invincibility. We got close. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We didn't want Bob's Rotten Head anyway. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time.